My political sojourn started in 2016, where I contested the position of AMAC in Abuja Municipal Area Council and later became the youth director of Honorable Abdullah Adamu Kandido, where he emerged to become the chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council. From there, he appointed me as SSA tenement rate, where I served tremendously to generate a monumental revenue, which in the history of the council, I'm not sure if we've really gotten to that peak. From there, I proceeded to become the supervisory councillor for finance and investment, create a business hub in Abuja Municipal Area Council. From there, I became the supervisory councillor for finance, budget, and accounts, and where we had a very vital accountability when it comes to the monetary aspect of what should go to who is due. Therefore, I serve as supervisory councillor education, and where we created a pilot scheme where children of LA Primary School are being galvanized for a competition, and we had a tremendous programs for the LA Primary School. The history of Honorable Abdullah Adamu Kandido as the chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council, you cannot in any way call his achievement without his full soldiers, and which are the youth, because I'm one of the youth that worked with him, and we have numerous youth that worked with him, and we gave him the advice that he needed and the advice that will excel in his government. And that's why today, if you are counting the chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council, Honorable Abdullah Adamu did a tremendous effort in terms of projects and in terms of looking at developmental strides that has to do with communities. Because Abuja Municipal Area Council does not only lies in Wuse, Maitama, or Asokoro. There are other areas that needed that succor, needed that government presence, where we have, even in my community, because we have villages here, up to today, we have villages that don't have light, don't have water. So being a chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council, you have to concentrate in the other areas that needed assistance. And that is why tenement rate is so important, because tenement rate is to collect from the rich and service the poor. And I believe we did tremendous services to Honorable Abdullah Adamu Kandido. That's why today he excelled as the chairman of AMAC. Looking at youth, youth are the bedrock of any society. And we've seen the past where youth galvanize themselves to support, in 2015, to support the president, where if we had a president that emerged, it was the concerted effort of the youth. They contributed tremendously to support the former president, then Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari. And we can look at what happened at the NSAS. It was the same youth that came up and said, no, we don't like what is happening. Government should do this, government should do this. And I think the impression they gave is what people really liked. Even the international community supported it. And I think we had a better a development then, because the yearning of the youth was heard by the leadership. And of recent, 2023, where the youth as well came up to say, no, this is who we want, and the president emerged. So youth are a workforce that whatever you do, you must include them. And we have a scholar called Immanuel Kant. He was born 12 April 1702. He's a German philosopher, where he came up with two motivational theory of motivating youth. He came up with to end in itself, and the second one, the end to itself. These are sources that motivate youth, because youth are rational thinkers. At the end of the day, they will be used by political leaders who are vying for position. then what next? What are their performance appraisal? So youth are essential commodity that any government will give them that hope, will give them that acceptability so that their decision will be held. Looking at FCT as a case study, I will appreciate Mr. President, His Excellency Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu, for giving us or creating a mandate secretary for youth affairs. In the past, we don't have a navigation theory that gathered the youth or assembled the youth for discussion. We either look at our neighbor states like Niger and Nasarawa. So mostly we copy what the youth do there. But now we have a stand. We have someone that can lead, which is the mandate secretary for youth, so that we will see ourselves as one. And that will create a wider relationship within the youth wing. Secondly, it will strengthen the youth election. Thirdly, it will be a coordinating mechanism where the youth will see themselves gathering in a seminar, in a symposium where they will learn. And this alone will create an impact, or rather it will combat crime, it will combat juvenile delinquency among or within our society. And lastly, the performance engagement within the youth, it will define who the FCT youth are and who the Niger State youth are, because we have a saying. And lastly, we had a youth summit organized by the APC national youth leader. We were so happy. We in the FCT, we find ourselves there because of the opportunity Mr. President gave us by creating mandate secretary for youth. And Suleiman spoke very well, and that was when people from other states came to realize that, oh, we have a better youth in FCT. We have a better youth that can lead and others will follow.